impact of energy cost on foreign direct investment of Sri Lanka. Authors are T.S. Ratnayaka, SPP Amaratunga, and MPK Vidhanavassam. Kolla from Department of Business Economics, University of Jawaharlal. Presented by Mr. Dhanos.
Good morning, everybody. My topic is today the impact of energy cost on foreign direct investment in Sri Lanka. I am presenting this this presentation on behalf of T.S. Ratnayaka and SPC Amaratunga. And today in the symposium, what is the main theme of symposium? Sri Lanka as a hub in Asia, the way forward. Actually, my research and my presentations today directly relate to this research symposium, because now you can see this is the hub concept in Sri Lanka, and one of these is energy hub. Labor, raw material, labor and raw material. But labor and raw material are the inputs in the production system, but with these production factors, we cannot do the production because we need to convert these inputs to output. So that is the meaning of we need energy. So energy is another important factor to determine, normally consider the investor to going to invest their investment decisions. So in Sri Lanka, energy cost, normally not only the electricity prices, it normally you have to include the electricity price, normally include electricity and fuel and the gas prices. So energy cost means not only mean the electricity price, fuel and gas. So this is the situation where average electricity prices of Sri Lanka 1980 to 2010. You can understand here, actually there is a increase in the electricity prices in Sri Lanka, and second one is the fuel prices in Sri Lanka. If we compare these two graphs with the foreign direct investment, that is the main problem in this research. We need to come because we need foreign direct investment to increase our production in Sri Lanka, but we have then the energy cost. It means energy usage very important factor, and actually the Sri Lanka face problems. They are increasing the fuel prices and the increase in the electricity prices. So with all these problems, how Sri Lanka going to achieve their targets and development and growth targets? So the main research problem of these studies is there a significant impact from the increasing energy cost for determination of the foreign direct investment influence Sri Lanka. That is my research problem. And yes, this is the composition of my study. Mainly, I divided three parts. First, I'm going to find whether there is a relationship between Sri Lankan context, between energy intensity and the FDI. And the second part, a sector-wise analysis of FDI and the comparative study among the Asia-Pacific region. Now, in the first part, relationship between energy intensity and the FDI. Actually, this analysis normally based on the already described method based on a multiple regression analysis, and the sector-wise analysis. Normally, we here in this analysis we are going to compare energy-intensive industries and non-intensive industries. And third one, comparative study among the Asia-Pacific region, because here, when we are in the international market, the Asia-Pacific region are competitors in for Sri Lanka. In this part, in the third part of the comparative study among Asia-Pacific region, we are going to analyze 2007-2011 data, and with what is the main variables we are going to use: FDI inflows, energy usage, and the energy price. Now, this is the hypothesis: how the energy intensity induce the FDI inflow, and hypothesis normally is Energy intensity does not influence FDI inflow. This is the model. ENG means here energy usage. OPN means open of the economy, and CAP and GDP and inflation and the labor cost. Now, first one, here data analysis and the findings. The first, I have to divide 3 parts in my data analysis. First one, energy use as a determinant of the FDI. Actually, based on this, there are 2 types of regression analysis. First one is linear, second one is non-linear regression analysis. And actually, when we consider this data, we conduct before, I'm not going to present all this analysis part because due to the time problem. Because when you go to this study mainly based on the secondary data, before come to this analysis, we have conducted unit truth test and other all relevant data to check the validity and the reliability of the data. And here, FDI. Now, this is the equation what we have get from this linear regression analysis. And according to this regression, energy is one of the main significant variable at 95% level. And labor and energy is negative relationship with the FDI and Sri Lankan context. But I have to mention, what is the things other scholars mention, there's a positive relationship between the energy and the FDI. But in the Sri Lankan context, we, based on this model, actually we get a negative relation between the FDI and the energy. Here, energy means energy usage. And yes, non-linear regression analysis, again, actually we have to, we get the negative relation between these two, and we have conducted another test, casual test. According to this test, we identify energy has casual effect on FDI, while FDI does not cause energy. And next one, sector-wise analysis. This is the sector-wise analysis. Actually, you can see this is the base. This is sectors based on the BOI analysis. BOI is definitions, and according to that, after 2002, we can see that there is a positive relationship between positive growth, positive trend in the apparel sector, but there's no, after that, after 2002, there is a negative trend in the apparel sector. And yes, regional comparison. This is one of the main important thing, because now here, China is the this is the energy usage. China. Normally, this is one of the good methodology we have used to identify the importance of the energy intensity concept. Now here, the energy used in China, it's the highest value, and you can see here again, foreign direct investment is highest value. So we can build a relation. We can come to our conclusions. There's a positive relationship between this energy and the energy usage and the foreign direct investment. And the next one, this is the data analysis, electricity rate for business usage, and electricity rate for the business usage monthly charge. Sorry, and this gas. All these factors, all these data analysis mention that, and emphasis, very important factors, especially now, BRIC countries like China, Brazil, and Russia. All these countries have very good higher energy use, and also they attract higher foreign direct investment. And next